All right, Mitch, round two, dumpster rental. Now, as pessimistic as I was about junk removal and that volume again, we're around 100, the peak 200 searches a month going off Mengel's tool when it comes to estimated visits. If you take a look over here for dumpster rental, we are at around 780 searches a month. It's just a much more robust business. Now that could be in terms of like a lot of the contractors, a lot of other companies out here that are doing the labor themselves, things like that, demographics, but I usually don't see such a big disparity, but the fact of the matter is that we know that it is a market that is capable of being had. We can rank something here, and it's going to get us a lot more searches. You look at 170 searches a month versus 780, what is that? It's like a 5-to-1 ratio. For every one time someone looks at junk removal, 5 people, or at least 5 searches are being done for dumpster rental, and that's a lot of these variations here. Dumpster rental near me, just dumpster near me, dumpster rental Green Bay, dumpster rental Green Bay, Wisconsin. And you'll notice this one's highlighted in green, even though it doesn't have the most search volume, but it has the most buyer intent. If you're searching dumpster rental Green Bay, Wisconsin, it is a very, very high likelihood that you are needing a dumpster, more so than just if you ranked for like the word dumpster itself, right? So this is what we based our search off of. It's going to have the most just local concentration of people who we know are ranking well, and we can just get right into it. Same amount of market population, number of active businesses. This is honestly a little tougher to tell, just between some of the companies that we saw that were ranking, some of the junk removal companies as well. It might blend over into dumpster rental. I'm sure we're still at around at least 20 in the area all told that offer some form of dumpster rental, be it just if they're dropping off their trailer and saying it's a can or what. And waste management in this instance too, they ranked not bad for some of these things, but it made it look like that they were closed to the public. Maybe you can fill me in on that one though. But taking a look here first at the number of citations, top 3 local listings, it's a very strange but very positive thing here from an SEO standpoint as to who popped up. Number 1 is Wholesale Dumpster Rental Green Bay, and they're this weird national site. I might even know who's running it in terms of from the marketing standpoint. If they put it like this, though, wouldn't tell me. So it's not worth getting in touch with them, but it's something that it means that I know what they're doing and I know how to beat them. And you'll see this site, rentdumpster.io, /Wisconsin, dumpster rental Green Bay, Wisconsin. Even though they're ranked, dominantly just number 1 throughout virtually all of Green Bay, except a little bit right there. Their website is not one of the top ranking websites. It's not on page 1 of Google. So I have an idea of what tricks they were doing. If we decide to work together, we can talk more about some of those tricks and how to implement those. But totally doable. We take a look at Dump and Go Inc. This is actually greenbaydumpsters.net, even though they just go by a different name when you actually look at their Google My Business. That's the site that it leads to, and they are ranked on page 1 of Google. They're the 2nd ranked local listing. And then last one is Reed Dumpster Rental Service. They only have a GMB website. They're not doing anything crazy again. Totally beatable. Taking a look at what these sites are doing now, since we're getting more volume, it's not you that's ranking on page 1, so we know that this would probably be lucrative to pursue further. We have what are called backlinks. I'm not sure how familiar you are with SEO, but the best way I can describe this here is that these are like votes going from other sites to this main site, and then potentially your site. This is the number of votes they have. I don't want to get lost in the weeds here with describing it. The things that matter, if you're looking at these numbers, these are more for me, is that the higher these numbers are, the better, but also the closer they are together. So the fact that it's 0.25 isn't anywhere near as good as if that said 25.25. It has to do with something called trust flow and citation flow. I promise that's as nerdy as I'll get about that. Overall content. How many words are on the front page? The more words, the better. That's how Google knows what you're about, and they rank local authoritative sites. Green Bay Dumpster Rental has the most words on their homepage. They are the oldest website, and they have the most pages on their site. They're not doing anything that's too creative. There's no secret sauce here. It's just a lot of work. that they use to get past page 1. But again, they're not on here. GreenBayDumpsterRental.com isn't even in the top 3. So there are things that they're still missing that we can maneuver and manipulate around in order to get a site up there. So I'm really curious to see where you're at with Dumpster Rental, how many cans you've got, or if you're just doing the trailers right now, what you're looking to do. But if there's going to be a play here that's going to be worth it financially, at least on my end, just being upfront, it's going to be Dumpster Rental. But obviously, Dumpster Rental has much more upfront costs involved with it. So really hope these 2 videos have helped. Just let me know what you think.